Continue the episode as I left off from President Donald Trump concerning the big problem from banning of the Muslim as he was accused for. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make it clear whether we like the president or we don't like the president, this is not problem, but we must love the country we live in. Like every other country, we have seen dictators from Central America, South America, Caribbean, Africa, and in Arab countries also. Too many human beings, life are scattered. Dictators are killing out people's family. Criminal activity with military and corrupt policemen. The politicians in the third world country use criminals to kill innocent people, especially when you're opposing them, and they write it off. The policeman with the uniform is also the criminal for the police because of an offer of a better position or a few dollars. Criminal in prison is being released to go and do the nasty work for these criminals, these politicians that call themselves leaders. And yes, they were supported by America, England, and Canada, Russia, and many other countries that call themselves country and friends of nations. Well, let us try Donald J. Trump. Determination, justification, and truth. What are we leaving for our generation to walk after us? What legacy? That we was afraid to stand up and voice our opinion? Take Guyana, a country that can hold over 50 million people if you have the right leader. But Guyana got a problem between Indian and black people because of the democratic system that was implemented by John F. Kennedy and the American policy. Indians don't know what is communism. Black people don't know what is communism. But yet, the United States helped to bring people there in the 60s that create havoc upon the Indian race. People who are living simply, stupid and ignorant, dumb, and don't even understand the meaning politics because they was misled by the leader Chetty Jagan. Fars Burnham misled the black people. And then he come back to the ending and say he's socialist. That to nationalize everything. But yet there were no justice. We see the death of Walter Rodney, Oini, Dublin. And that's Guyana. Think of many other countries, Chile and all about. It is time for a change, ladies and gentlemen. Do not feel that what Trump is doing is wrong. How do you know he was not appointed by God Almighty? How you know that's not a miracle? How you know that is not God appointed? A businessman, not a politician, but defeats senators and governors and say things that you and I would get jailed for even uttering those words or thoughts. We believe in miracle. How do we know that that's not a miracle? Donald J. Trump is the president. And whether you like him or not, we have to support the call for America. We are sorry that many innocent people all over the world are losing their life. Young women are being raped, young children are being slaughtered, men head are being cut off. But think of the dictators of some country that was backed by a super powerful country that isolating villages, complete family. Are we not sitting down and think of them? Or because it's not our family or friends? Take the African continent, a place where all black people say belong to them. How many African countries were freed from the 60s to now? How much kill out the people? Take Rwanda. Take the country with black diamond, I think it's Liberia or Sierra Leone or one of them. Look at Ghana also. South Africa might be only the little quiet one, but look what happened to Magabi people that living there as refugee. But yet, we blame the European and we talk about white men, but we are running to their country. Indians do the same. I heard an Indian woman said on a radio show that the Trump administration turned back people. But she must learn to understand that India and Pakistan are the same people, separated by language that caused our borders in the time of Mahatma Gandhi. But Bangladesh in 1976 was given independence, and those Indians from there are going back into India, and they have an electric fence executing them, electrocuting them, by the way. And they've been raped also. I didn't hear she talk about that. This is your people who want to go back home from Bangladesh into India. They had nothing to do after getting independence from Pakistan, but they are not accepted. But you want a president of another country, whether Europe or America, to accept immigrants. When Idi Amin put out all those hundreds of thousands of Indians from Uganda, we were the world. When Fast Burnham caused Indians to run, suffering through the borders, Brazil, Venezuela, Trinidad, Antigua, Suriname, we were the world. I didn't hear anything about that. Look, let's support the president and give him time to work it out. We can make this world a better place for all mankind so we can enjoy the luxury if we put our effort together. I have nothing against Donald Trump. There were many terrible leaders in the past, and man survived it all, and the world go on, and there's not much changes. So, ladies and gentlemen, to me, Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States of America, was put there not only by those who support him, but by the hands of God. Let's give him a fair shot. We call Reagan the Antichrist. Now I want people calling Donald Trump the Antichrist. Who's really the Antichrist and who is the real Christ? Stop talking nonsense. Put your ignorance aside. Put your racial tension in your pocket. Let's put our hands together and make America greater. That's all I can say to you. And the world can follow pattern. No more dictator, no part of the world. Donald Trump must summon all leaders for a conference and deal with the international community who's hiding money for dictators and hand it back. And don't give them no place to hold refugee when they run. They get a place and call it exile. Hand them over, all of them, and let this world be a better place. When we put our home good, then we can go to our brother's home. Don't burn us and go to destroy our brotherhood. That's my message for all of you. Stop being parasites. Save the man and save America. Long live Donald Trump. He's the president, and we have to respect that. Remember, he defeats senators and governors. Nothing personal. That is only my opinion. And I travel internationally many years. I'm looking for a good black leader and a good Indian leader. I cannot find them until now. When you find them, just disappoint me. Put them on the news. I will gladly see them. I would like to see them and know them. I will thank you if you can find one. All right, even the Mahatma Gandhi had problem. President Tito of Yugoslavia had problem. And if I continue to name and continue naming, even Martin Luther King, the freedom fighter, civil rights leader in America with a dream. You stop dreaming and get a vision for a better world ahead. Everything is in the hands of God, not man. Thank you.